Hi, I just want to share a little bit about my painting. It's called Sacred Wound. It's incredibly existential, so if that bugs you, maybe click out. I painted this in an incredibly difficult time in my life. I was very sick and everything was changing in my life, and I was going through a bit of a spiritual awakening, if you want to call it that. You don't have to call it that. But yeah, I was incredibly ill, and so with that, I didn't really have much but my soul left for me to feel and experience. I was walking with a walker for a little bit, and then I was able to not use the walker, but I still wasn't really going anywhere. I'm still working on getting out of the house, to be honest. Yeah, but like even my mind, I would just sit with my eyes closed most of the day. I couldn't even really talk much or anything. I don't need to go into detail of what all that sickness was. I think I'm gonna just keep that as personal, but yeah, I was really sick, and so I was really sensing spirit and that kind of stuff because I wasn't really here too much. The painting, if you see me looking up, the painting's above me, so as I see it, I'm thinking of things to say, I guess. Sorry, this is a bit emotional to talk about. I have my dog down here I'm petting. He probably can tell. The wound in the painting is, I call it Sacred Wound because I believe it is a wound we all carry. It is the wound of being separated from source, from self, from God, from whatever you call it. I don't believe that it matters what you call it. And I'll just, you don't have to believe this. I'm just sharing how I think and what came through me. But I believe that we're all these magical, unbelievably amazing souls. And we incarnate into flesh. And we are in the 3D world. And things are hard here. And we feel lots of different forms of pain, and I believe that they are all the core wound of being separate from who we really are, from just knowing and remembering our power and our beauty and our talents and all of it. So that's what the wound is. And then I have gold and pink and blue moving around it because it's no matter how veiled we are, how much we forget, it's still there. You can look around and see our soul essence everywhere, no matter what. Look at art and look at some old buildings and some certain books and movies and all these different things. We create with a certain remembering of who we are, even if we don't remember. And so that's what this painting is the darkness and sitting inside of it, but yet there's still, our truth is still floating around that pain. And then you can also see that there's still dark all moving around it, yet and it's just one big thing, and that's our lives. And when I painted this, I needed to express the existential pain I was feeling. I would say when I painted this, I was sitting inside of that black spot. Now I would say I can expand and move a little bit more, hopefully even more. But yeah, I love the fluidity of it, the movement of the painting. I love the gold. I feel like the gold represents this like richness and value that we often can't see in ourselves. We're all equally made of this essence that really is so rich and valuable. And so I love that that moves around there, and it's really painting of polarity and just being incarnated on Earth in the 3D world where duality exists. And yeah, I have the chills talking about it. I love it so much. I could probably just keep talking and say all different things. But yeah, Sacred Wound. I would love if you guys bought it. I made prints, canvas prints, and if you really want to spend the money, you can buy the actual painting. What do you have?